Γεια σας φίλοι μου, εύχομαι να είστε καλά. Είμαι ο Νίκος από το Spithas Place και συνεχίζουμε το πλέον μας για το Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Λοιπόν, είχαμε σταματήσει εδώ που βρήκαμε το εδώ πίσω, πάρε με τους λύκους. Pebbles, έλα εδώ, πάμε πίσω. Πού είσαι, έλα. Ωραία. Και γυρνάμε πάλι πίσω στο χωριό να δούμε. Όπα, έλα. Να το, εδώ πάμε. Για να δούμε λίγο το journal. Ο Ερημίτης. Για το Hermit's Sword. Δεν ξέρουμε που θα το βρούμε. Find the truth about the devil. Πάμε να δούμε, να μιλήσουμε στο Στάνισλαβ. Και ποιο άλλο είναι? Και find out more about the hermit. B. Όπα. Α, έτσι. Λοιπόν. Α. Πάμε τώρα στον Αμπρόους και βλέπουμε. Ό,τι πείτε, παιδιά. Από εδώ πάμε. Ωραία, να είμαστε τρόσπαθητες. Ποιος είναι αυτός? Τι είναι αυτό? Τι είναι αυτό που εμφανίστηκε πάνω στη μπάρα? Housewife.
Do you know anything about the sighting of the devil?
God save us! Don't bother me with that. I'll be with you. Yeah, can I help you?
Εντάξει, φεύγω ρε παιδιά, φεύγω. Κάτσε να πληθώ λίγο εδώ πέρα. Γιατί κυκλοφορώ λες και δεν μπορώ.
Excuse me.
I apologize. Greetings to you too.
Α, να, επιτέλους θα πληθούμε. Τι είναι αυτό? Α, εδώ θα πληθούμε. Δεν πιστεύω να έχει άλλο χρώμα εδώ. Όχι. Δεν είναι εδώ πέρα. Τι αυτό πέθανε. Soft dog. Όχι ζει. Άμα. Πού είναι ρε παιδιά αυτός. Μήπως πρέπει να πάρω το άλογο. Ναι, πρέπει να πάρω το άλογο. Α, να το, εδώ είναι. Κάτσε εγώ που πάνω όμως. Μπω από μέσα. Έλα, εντάξει. Τι έγινε, γιατί πώς βρέθηκα εγώ τώρα να διασχίζω τα όρη, τα βουνά και τα λαγκάδια. Πώς γίνεται. Να το, ωραία. Ωραία, πάμε. Τι είναι αυτός. Τι είσαι εσύ.
Huh? What are you doing here?
Friend, welcome. I'm glad you're passing by. At least I won't be celebrating alone.
Γιορτή.
I'm a father. My
Ah.
first son.
Σαν και εμένα κι αυτός.
Well, congratulations are in order. What's his name?
Oh, Jonty. His name's Jonty.
I wish Jonty the best of health then.
My sentiments exactly. Best of health. You
Ακριβώς.
have to drink to him with me. I've got some fine brandy here. Come on. Let's drink to his health.
Οκ.
All right. May he grow strong, and to Jonty's health.
Οκ.
Ugh. That was fucking disgusting.
What?
Τι έγινε.
Fuck. What was in that drink? Oh, Doppelgele. That Horson robbed me.
Σοβαρά. Δεν μου πήρε και τίποτα. Οκ, ηθικό δίδαγμα. Μην εμπιστεύεσαι κανέναν. Οκ, είμαι ηλίθιος.
Quick. I need something to eat.
Είναι αυτός. Κάτσε, αφού πεινάει, να τον ταΐσουμε. Ωραία. Κουρασμένο ήταν. Ωραία, την κάναμε τη βλακεία μας. Ξεκινήσαμε και κάναμε τη βλακεία μας. Δεν πειράζει. Κι άλλος.
God be with you.
Δοκίμασε κάτι και θα φας καμία στο κεφάλι.
Come on, don't be shy. I won't bite.
I will.
That's a relief. What were you going to offer me?
Curiosity killed the cat. No shame in that, though. They call me Barley.
You have a peculiar name.
If I were ordinary, well, that's just another way of saying boring.
Ah, okay.
Boring's not for me. So I wander the roads collecting my riddles, and if I meet anyone I find interesting, I'll happily work a riddle on them.
A riddle? Very well. Let's hear it.
Now, listen carefully. What belongs to you alone, but is used more often by others? Any idea?
Το όνομα.
My name.
That's right! You have a learned head on those shoulders. The robes of a priest would suit you better than a sword.
They really wouldn't, I assure you.
More's the pity. But down to business. I have a proposition for you. You deserve a reward for solving my riddle. Except you've caught me flat broke. I can give you some of what little I have. Or teach you some of what I know. What'll it be?
I'm always up for learning something new.
Okay.
What can you teach me?
I spend my days on the roads and my nights in the taverns. What interests you more?
Travels.
Tell me about your experience on the road.
You can't beat a sturdy pair of shoes and a good supply of wine or ale with you. And keep an eye on the clouds. They can tell you if a big storm is brewing and whether you'll have time to find some shelter.
I'll bear that in mind.
And you'll stay dry. Farewell.
Οκ. Περίεργες συναντήσεις έχουμε. Πολλές μαζεμένες. Έλα. Όπου την πάτησε σαν ηλίθιος με τον άλλο. Για να δούμε. Οκ.
Gave it to me for free.
I hear you saw some diabolical apparition. Is that true?
Was it the bailiff who sent you? Or old Croper?
No. I want to go to Apolonia to see Ambrose, the hermit. I've heard talk he's somehow linked to that apparition.
Okay.
So I need to know what you saw that night.
Why do you want to know? Forget that shit, pal. It reeks of fire and brimstone.
Για πες μου.
Want a swig of schnapps? Or two, maybe?
If it's any good, I won't say no. Show it here.
It's just that I don't have anything on me.
Don't offer what you haven't got. I was looking forward to it.
How was it with the diabolical apparition? I heard you saw something.
Leave me be.
I know how to deal with evil spirits. I know a spell. Want to learn it?
Of course.
Say after me. Vade retro satana.
ωραία.
Retro Satana.
Vade retro satana. Remember that. You just have to say it, and you'll drive away the devil.
My God, what a spell! It's clear you know your stuff. What did you want to know?
What exactly did you see that night at the crossroads?
A diabolical apparition. A black rider on a black horse flew into Apolonia. His
Okay.
eyes glowed, and his horse was black as charcoal. He turned this way and that a couple of times at the crossroads, and then darted off into the rocks. To the hermit's place, I'm sure.
He turned this way and that. That's strange. Would the devil not know the way?
Σωστό.
I'm telling the truth. Gerda from the apothecary saw him too.
But the hermit helps people though, doesn't he?
Aye, he did. Only now they're saying he was at death's door and sold his soul to the devil. And that was the horseman.
Why? Why would the old man have sold his soul to the devil and then kept living as a pauper in his hut?
Who knows what's going on in them rocks? Some devilish trickery for sure.
Οκ.
See you soon, my friend.
That herds boy really did see something.
Οκ. Για να δούμε.
And the trail leads into the rocks.
Οκ. Αυτό είναι το γράμμα το οποίο βρήκαμε εκεί. Ωραία, πάμε. Οκ. Όχι, δεν θα ακολουθήσουμε το μονοπάτι τώρα. Θα πάμε εδώ. Μαύρο άλογο.
A horse? What's it doing here in the woods?
Καλή ερώτηση.
Closer look.
Ναι, από πού μπαίνεις? Να το από εδώ. Όχι, δεν μπορείς να μπεις από εδώ.
What is it, Mutt?
Απολόνια Skeleton Key. Πολύ... Skeleton Key. Πασπαρτού δηλαδή. Οκ. Ναι, όχι. Πολύ ωραία. Και όλα αυτά με το σκέλετο εκεί που βρήκαμε. Πολύ ωραίο. Και τώρα πρέπει να βγούμε από εδώ μέσα. Λοιπόν, για να πιούμε ένα marigold decoction. Αυτό δεν είναι για τέτοιο. Καλά, εγώ θα το πιω και...
A beautiful horse. Black as charcoal. The herd's boy wasn't lying. And you don't smell of brimstone. You're just an ordinary horse. Someone really did come to see the hermit. But it wasn't the devil.
Και τώρα πάμε να βρούμε τον ερημίτη. Όπα, δεν είναι Skyrim εδώ. Ωραία. Τώρα καλύτερα να πάμε τα πόδια, Πάμε από εδώ πάνω. Ωραία. Εξαιρετικά. Δεν μπορώ να πέρασω από εκεί. Να τη μια καλύβα. Εδώ θα πρέπει να μένει. Καλύβα είναι αυτό. Όχι βράχια. Ωραία. Έλα ματά στο... Τώρα καλή τύχη να το βρούμε εδώ μέσα. Α, νάτος. Ερημίτες.
What do you want here? Clear off!
God be with you, hermit.
I don't have time for you. Go away.
Folk in the village are saying you've made a miraculous recovery. And since then, you won't let anyone near you. What happened?
Nothing happened. I just can't stand all these people coming here and disturbing me. Can't I have a moment's peace?
Judging by what I've heard about you, you're a bit fishy, hermit.
What do you mean?
Well, there's a lot of talk about you in the village. They say you've made a pact with the devil, and are summoning demons from hell.
Old wives' tales. What do I care about such nonsense?
Well, but supposing it isn't nonsense.
Of course it is.
I found some pretty interesting documents of the order.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I reckon you do, Ambrose. According to one of the documents, you were appointed seneschal of the Knights of the Cross with the Red Star. Or are you going to tell me it was some other Ambrose?
I'm not going to tell you anything. I don't know anything about any documents.
The apparition was seen by the conciliatory cross at night.
Old wives' tales.
I went to take a look, and it really is askew. But it wasn't magic that Hellspawn was wielding. It was a shovel. There was a hiding place beneath the cross. And the man digging there at night didn't have time to put the cross back in the right position.
By all the saints! So someone was digging there. What has that to do with me?
There was a brand new cloak of the Knights of the Cross in the hiding place. It's clear that the man doing the digging hid it there, maybe to cover up who he really is, and what he's planning.
I still don't know what you want from me. What have I got to do with some cloak?
The man who took things from the hiding place can't have been some chance thief, because he left a purse full of coin there.
So keep the groschen, lad, and stop pestering me. It's nothing to do with me.
A few nights ago, a herdsboy saw a black horseman ride into Apolonia. He thought it was an apparition, but I think a demon would have known the road to Apolonia and wouldn't have spun round and round at the crossroads like a top.
Why are you telling me this?
Because I found a black horse stabled in a pen here. In the woods below the rocks. A well-fed, healthy horse. Black as charcoal. The man who rode on it wasn't an apparition. Or the devil.
Why are you telling me all this? For God's sake! Stop this nonsense right now.
That's enough. I think there are enough fishy things going on around you for me to tell the bailiff. But you're in luck. All I'm after is that broken sword. So, come clean.
You're wide of the mark. But in the end, maybe you could help me.
Είχαμε
What do you
δίκιο.
want help with, Ambrose?
I'm not Ambrose. He died some time ago. I am Conrad, Knight of the Cross with the Red Star.
Α,
What are you doing in the hermit's hut then?
In Prague, I got into a serious dispute. Ambrose was the only person who could help me. That's why I came to see him.
I'm guessing that the diabolical horseman scaring people round these parts was you.
ναι.
That was not my intention, believe me.
Ambrose is dead, you say? How did it happen?
He was an old man. Unfortunately, he was already at death's door when I found him.
And you had nothing to do with his death?
Of course not. Ambrose was my friend. I'd known him for 20 years. He was a good member of the order and an outstanding teacher.
Α,
Ambrose was a member of your order.
More than a member. He was the seneschal, second in rank only to the Grand Master. He served the order for many years before getting into a dispute with the Prague chapter and the Inquisition. Then he had to disappear. I was the only one to know where to look for him. But I came too late. All he managed to tell me was his last wish.
Η οποία
You
ήταν...
scared the life out of Gerda from Troskovitz that night. What were you doing there?
Ambrose had a hiding place beneath the cross where he kept things from his past.
I found some documents there from the Knights of the Cross. But Ambrose clearly wasn't interested in them. So what did he send you to get?
He sensed that death was coming for him. He wanted me to help settle his affairs. And he also longed to hold his old sword in his hands one last time. I went to his hiding place that very night. But by the time I got back, Ambrose was dead. I put the blade on his grave in place of a cross.
So the sword is on Ambrose's grave. Will you tell me where I can find it?
You want to disturb his rest?
I just want the sword, that's all. It's no use to him now.
All right. I'll tell you where his grave is if you fulfill Ambrose's last wish instead of me. I can't.
Ωραία.
All right. What am I supposed to do?
Listen carefully then. There's an old widow called Margaret living in the village. Take this cross to her and say to her exactly these words. Margaret, Ambrose forgives you, but his brother must get what is rightfully his.
Margaret, Ambrose forgives you, but his brother must get what is rightfully his.
That's right.
I hope she'll know what this is about.
Don't worry, she will. Give her the cross, and I'll tell you where you can find the sword. Benedictio Domini sit tecum.
Ό,τι πεις. Οκ. Πού είναι αυτή η Μάργαρετ? Οκ, πάμε. Ποδαράτο, έτσι, γυμναστική. Πού είναι? Πρέπει να είναι εδώ μέσα.
Good day. What would you like?
This might seem strange, but I'm supposed to give you this.
A cross? Mother of God. What is the meaning of this?
Margaret, Ambrose forgives you, but his brother must get what he deserves.
Ambrose? The hermit?
It
Ναι.
was his wish that I give you the cross and the message. He said you'd know what it's about.
Oh my God! By all that's holy, it couldn't possibly be him. All those years, I'd lost hope. I never forgave myself. I committed a mortal sin.
Well, I don't know what you did. But this is supposed to be your absolution.
No, there's no absolution. Not yet. You said it yourself. Not until Ambrose's brother gets what he deserves. The
Δηλαδή?
bones, they still lie there outside the wall. Help me. His soul must find peace.
All right, I'll help you. But you'll have to tell me more.
Ναι.
Thank you, lad, thank you. But not here. We must go to the graveyard. That's where my curse lies.
Πάμε.
Let's go then. There's no time to waste.
Here it is.
What does the graveyard have to do with absolution?
Hold on. Not so fast. I'll tell you everything. First, tell me, are you afraid of the dead?
It's the living I'm more afraid of than the dead.
Ναι.
One should fear the dead. But in the end, it's probably a good thing that you have no fear. You see, one poor soul is waiting for redemption. For years and years.
Ah, I get it now. Ambrose's brother has to get what he deserves. This is about the soul of Ambrose's brother.
His name was Jan. He lies outside the graveyard wall, buried without rites. He's been there for 30 years.
What happened to him?
The memories are painful. We were childhood friends, and Jan loved me. Only, I chose his friend Vashek over him. He couldn't get over the rejection. So he lay in wait for Vashek one evening.
And Vashek killed him?
It was an accident. They quarrelled. Jan drew his sword first, and Vashek had to defend himself. Apparently, they got close to the cliff edge while they were fighting, and Jan fell. When they found his body at the bottom of the cliff, people thought he'd killed himself. The only one who didn't believe it was Jan's brother.
Why doesn't he have a proper grave?
Αυτοκτονία.
Because suicides can't enter the kingdom of heaven. They have to be buried outside the walls, like the unclean. The worst thing about it is that Jan didn't kill himself. He didn't deserve such a dishonourable burial, and it's
Okay.
my fault. I said nothing.
Ah, the conciliatory cross where they saw the apparition. That's to commemorate Jan.
His brother Ambrose had it built there. And those diabolical apparitions. It's my fault for saying nothing.
Ναι, καλά. Εντάξει. Να
God
της πω την αλήθεια.
punishing me for my sins.
Nonsense. God wouldn't use a diabolical apparition to scare you, would he? And what's more, Ambrose forgave you, didn't he?
Only on the condition that Jan's bones will be laid to rest in consecrated ground. Help me lay him to rest in a proper grave, please.
But without telling the priest and gravedigger. Isn't that sacrilege?
That's the only way we can put right a terrible mistake. Jan didn't kill himself.
All right. We'll give him a proper burial. Jan's soul has the right to eternal rest.
Thank you.
Ωραία.
The Lord will pay you back 100-fold.
Οκ,
There's
οκ.
a rose bush outside the graveyard wall. You'll find his bones beneath it. Please bury him beside my Vashek. Here, beneath the pine tree. In that way they'll be reconciled at least in death. Then place Ambrose's cross on his grave to bless their reconciliation.
Οκ.
Oh, boy.
Πού είναι? Τι βρήκες? Έλα, δείξε μου.
Here you go. Take it.
Φάε. Οκ. Εντάξει, καλά πήγε για σήμερα. Θα το αφήσουμε εδώ πέρα. Θα συνεχίσουμε την επόμενη φορά με τα κόκαλα και το Ερημίτη και το σπαθί. Ευχαριστώ λοιπόν που παρακολουθήσατε για άλλη μια φορά. Εάν σας αρέσει αυτό που κάνω, κάντε ένα like, κάντε ένα subscribe και πάνω απ' όλα αφήνετε και κανένα σχόλιο. Μου αρέσει να ακούω την άποψή σας, κάποιο feedback. Πάντα χαίρομαι. Προτάσεις, κυρίως αυτό, οποιαδήποτε πρόταση, οτιδήποτε έχετε να πείτε, γράφτε το από κάτω. Με βοηθάει να γίνομαι και εγώ καλύτερος και να βελτιώνω και τις σειρές και το κανάλι και όλα αυτά. Αυτά λοιπόν για σήμερα. Ευχαριστώ που παρακολουθήσατε. Θα τα πούμε την επόμενη φορά. Μέχρι τότε, γεια σας.